Hey, welcome. One thing I haven't shared in a while is some colored acrylic work. So I thought it might be fun today to share with you. You can see all the colors we're messing around there. Okay, little tip. We're doing French. I put a little slip of the monomer on there before just to help me with my sliding around a product. Okay, you're gonna place it down. And what I'm doing here is I'm kind of sketching my shape of my smile line, right? And this is a glitter acrylic. I mix this myself. My base is Speed Clear from Young Nails. And then you just gotta make sure that your ratio of glitter to acrylic is enough where when you place it down, it doesn't break apart. Like those little samples over there on the right, I can pull them and they're not chunking apart. If it's chunking apart, you need more acrylic at it. My acrylic brush is linked in my bio on Instagram and will be in the link below for YouTube. And this is just one of those looks that I forget to show you guys that can be really popular and really fun. French is always kind of traditional, and then we like to mix it up here. She's just doing 2 accent nails with the colored acrylic and the colored glitter, I guess, acrylic, and we thought it would be fun to show. Now you've got to make sure those 2 points are even, so then you can do a deep smile line and it elongates the whole nail there, which is really fun. And then I'm going to go in with my clear. Often people do French with pink and white. You could do a light pink or an intense pink if you wanted. I personally really dig doing a clear because their natural color of their nail bed comes through. Now that only will work well if you have a high quality acrylic that truly is clear. And this acrylic is that. So I'm gonna go in and seal those top edges and around to the cuticle, do my shape a little bit. And then we're gonna jump over to the other nail. I think we're gonna do middle. Yeah, we talked about middle. So a little slip there. I'm gonna grab my other glittered acrylic that I have pre-mixed, take a little liquid out, and then again, just a little sketch. I'm using the tip of my brush, I like to call it zone 1, for the sketch. And then as I work for padding out and shaping and the length and all that, you'll see I only use the tip again for this part, the smile line, just to kind of clean it out. And because of that slip layer in there, the acrylic didn't touch like a dry plate and it didn't just stick, so I can move it to get a really sharp, pretty smile line. That slip is really key, and you won't read about it in books, and people will tell you not to do it, and I'm telling you right now, just do it. It will save your life. See that right there? How it kind of held together before I drug and pulled it? I was just demoing really quick for my student next to me, that ratio of mixed glitter. So keep it in mind when you mix it. Okay, I'm patting out with the middle or the body of my brush. I'm only cleaning out again. Clean swipe, all those fun things to get a really sharp smile line. And I think it looks pretty good. Let's put the clear in the back. You could do this in 2 pearls or 2 balls or whatever you want to call it, stress zone and then cuticle zone. I just kind of am a one and done girl if I can, and this brush grabs enough liquid, therefore it allows me to grab enough product to do that. This sealing around the edges and cuticles is vital to help with no lifting, and then we'll shape out so we've got some strength zone. Okay, those are pretty fun, right? That is the rough version of it, meaning it's not finished. We're gonna file our free edges first. 2 different ways you can get a sharp square. You've got to hold that plate flat and squeeze it, and you can go up and down, make a really sharp square. This only works if you hold that plate solid, so it's not wiggling back and forth on the bed, okay? Otherwise, you're gonna hurt them. Ooh, heebie-jeebies. But that's one way to make a sharp square. Another way to make a sharp square, always do your sidewalls first, and then you have to hold and stabilize that plate so that doesn't change, but back and forth. So each of them look really sharp square. It's whatever you prefer. Just make sure you're looking up and over so you get a nice overhead shot to make sure it's that way. Now the stress zone, see where I press down and where it goes white? That is where the nail is handling stress. That is where it needs more product to support it and support the length so that overall it doesn't snap when it gets some sort of stress or pressure on it, which it will because we use our hands and we created a little bit of an extension. So I am e-filing my top shape accordingly, and that is why it has that beveled up to an apex or strength zone and then comes back down. So I'm just smoothing around. I didn't have a ton of top filing to do. I just want to make sure we're thinned out a little bit, checking underneath, and we've got it ready to roll. This is a large barrel carbide from Erica's. It'll also be in that link. I order it, or the one I'm using here actually is without sharp edges, so I can go right up along the edge here. It takes a little practice it on yourself so you know how it feels before you do it on a client. I think that's a really important step to always take. And this is a medium grit. You could do coarse if you have a ton of product to take down or whatever you need. Okay, that was really fun to see. So now we've got to clean off all this dust, right? This is just with alcohol. I'm going in circular motion, get it out of the cuticles, getting it really, really clean. And then we're using Luxa Shine for the top coat. It's stain resistant. This client is a smoker and it helps them not stain when she smokes, which is really awesome because we want them to have true to color always. And then we'll cure it. Hey, thanks for joining today. Please follow, like, share, all the things. I super appreciate your support. I hope today is a fantastic day. Thanks for joining me for some colored acrylic French.